Hey guys, the reviewer here, doing a review of the musical Come From Away. This was released on Apple TV Plus on September 10th, last week, and I would have done the review of this last Friday, but last Friday I was kind of out of it, because there was a hurricane in the forecast, we had to get things for it, then we lost power the next day for at least the morning. Anyway, so I held off on doing it, and I was deciding I'm gonna try to take breaks this season. I'm gonna do 2 episodes a week, and then take a break for a week or so. Then come back for another week. I know that the last one, for some reason, did not upload to Facebook, which is strange, because I swear I uploaded it. But anyway. But Come From Away is the story about the planes that got diverted to Gander, Newfoundland after 9/11. And you wouldn't expect a day like that to you wouldn't expect an event that was such a dark moment in history to end up being the creation of causing a musical to be made about the hospitality and the niceness and the gratitude that these people were shown when they were scared, not knowing what was going on in the world, and just being terrified, not knowing where they are. The loved ones don't know where they are at the moment, and then just having to stay in this place for a little while because planes were diverted. Flights were not going anywhere. And I got to see a production of the show in Toronto in 2019, and I loved it. I was brought to tears by how heartwarming it is. You really wouldn't expect a play about September 11th to be uplifting and inspirational, but it is. And I was so psyched when I heard it was going to be coming to Apple TV Plus, because I really like Apple TV Plus and love Come From Away. So I watched it with my mom when it came out last week, and wow, it hit me the same way it did when I saw it in Toronto. In fact, it kind of hit more, because it was everyone remembers, even if you weren't born yet, you learn about it over the course as the years went on. I was only 5 when it happened, so I wouldn't have been able to understand the whole situation. But it's one of those things, over the years, the severity and seriousness of it did come through, because it was a moment that changed the world. Not just New York, everything in the world basically changed after that day, because there had never been an attack this severe on anywhere. Okay, there's been, you know what I mean, but there was never this big of a terrorist attack in the world. And Come From Away is just such a moving show, and I could totally understand why some might not want to watch it, because granted, you think a musical around what happened after 9/11 wouldn't be particularly easy to watch, and it's not. I'll fully admit, I was getting choked up while watching it, tearing up, even crying, because it's a moving show. It is very moving, and it shows you the fact that everyone in Gander was willing to give up their town for these people they don't even know, who've just come from place the States and are still in the dark about what just happened back home. And I can't imagine what that must have been like for the people on those flights. Any of the flights that got diverted to Gander, I can't imagine the level of fear and terror that they must have been feeling, because that would be a terrifying moment for anyone if you were in a place you've never heard of and you're unable to know what's going on, because you would eventually find out what happened, but that would make things so much harder for you then, because, like, if you were in another place and then you finally start learning about what happened and the reason of why you're where you are, that's gonna get to you. Like, that's really gonna get to you on an emotional level. And Come From Away, we kind of needed a show. I know I was looking forward to it because I love Come From Away. But it's a show we kind of need, like, because it's such an uplifting show. It's funny, it's powerful, but it's really well made, and it's a testament to how the human, like, experience can be improved even in some of the darkest moments of the world. And I absolutely love Come From Away. This was really good, and I was just stunned by it, like, because I knew it was gonna happen because I had seen a production in Toronto, but it still hit the same way it did when I saw it. I was just like lump in my throat, just like, wow, this is wow. Anyway, the reviewer signing out.